Good morning and welcome to Meditation and Mantras. We are very happy to host you at Reno Buddhist Center and hope that folks from Renown, the staff, are tuning in, or anyone. This is a break in your day to just sit and be calm and focus on cultivating positive, healing energy, not only for yourself, but to share that feeling of compassion and healing with others, as the staff at Renown do every single day. And we thank you so much for everything that you're doing for our community and our loved ones to heal them and keep them safe and well. So this morning, we are focusing on the practice of active meditation through chanting mantras and different chants. And it is a form of active meditation, so we're not just sitting quietly and going inward. We're generating really positive healing energy through the act of chanting. So if you found us on Reno Buddhist Center's live stream page, you'll see our chanting book, Joyful Chanting, and I refer you to click on that book and open it. The chants that I will choose are mostly repetitive, but it's always good to have a visual so you can chant along. So as we settle into our meditative chanting, you want to have a comfortable seated position, either on a chair or on a cushion. And you want to feel your feet or your sit bones rooted into whatever you're grounding yourself into the earth. So you really want to have that grounded feeling, that connection to Mother Earth that supports us all every single day. And just that energy that you get from grounding in Mother Earth is infinite, immense, and abundant. So that's kind of the first step. We want to frame this meditation in the act of just grounding yourself. That feeling of support and compassion for you that is there always. We will start by taking a few deep breaths. So you can put your hand on your belly because you want to breathe in through your belly and out through your belly. And in, take a deep breath. Expand your belly and release. This will also help ground you and relax and just feel connected to your body. That's very important. Sometimes we're flying around all day long and we become disconnected with our body. So feel your body breathe. It's so basic, but we take it for granted. Take a deep breath in, filling up your body, and out. Very good. Our first chant this morning will be Taking Refuge on page 1 of the Joyful Chanting book. Taking refuge in something infinite, something bigger, something more supportive than just trying to figure out life on your own. We all need support. And so, taking refuge in whatever you feel safe to take refuge in. It could be the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion. It could be God, a higher power, a wonderful teacher. Whatever you feel safe and supported in taking refuge is wonderful. Taking refuge. Buddham Saranam Gacchami Dhammam Saranam Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Satyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangam Saranam Gacchami. Nam mom bums, nam mom bums, nam mom bums. Very nice. That is a very traditional chant in the language of Pali, which is even more ancient than Sanskrit, spoken in India during the time of the Buddha, 2,600 years ago. And taking refuge is a very, very foundational, important concept in all lineages of Buddhism. Our next chant is traditional for the Reno Buddhist Temple, and it's called the Zensho Kata, also on page 1. And it's an invocation, so we will invoke together all of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions to come be present with us wherever you are, in your home, at work, here at the temple. And it's very important to invoke the presence of enlightened beings to help us during these difficult times. This chant is in Japanese. Zensho Kata. Zensho Midani Udojo Fui Gugan Ouji Hou Kanon Seishi Jinjashu Jubujou Kerai Niue. May the spiritual presence of Amida Buddha, Kannon, and Seishi Bodhisattvas, and all enlightened ones, past, present, and future, permeate your home, your work, this hall, to send forth wisdom like flower petals falling from the sky to awaken those of us gathered. Nam mom bumps, nam mom bumps, nam mom bumps. So invoking the presence of enlightened beings to be with us is a very wonderful practice that you could do at any time. Anytime you feel like you need more support, you can do that chant on your own and invoke instant presence of very, very wise, compassionate, supportive energies. We will now pay homage to the historical Buddha the Buddha of 2,600 years ago, the enlightened being Shakyamuni Buddha. He was enlightened in Nepal, and once he was enlightened, he decided to be a teacher and grew his community, his Sangha, by walking all over Nepal and northern India for 45 years until his death at the age of about 80. So all of his teachings, his sutras, Dharma talks, became teachings all over the world to this present day. So we want to say thank you and honor Shakyamuni Buddha. It's at the top of page 2. Shakyamuni. Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Shakyamunaya Soha. 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 Namo Bums, Namo Bums, Namo Bums. Wonderful. That chant is in Sanskrit, and just wonderful to pay homage to the Buddha Shakyamuni, who made Buddhism possible for all of us today, all of his many teachings throughout his life. He did teach about the Bodhisattva Kanon, or Avalokiteshvara, the Bodhisattva of compassion. She is the lotus in the jewel. She is the wonderful Bodhisattva of compassion and hears the cries of the world. She's listening. We will chant Kanon, or Kuan Yin, or Avalokiteshvara, the next chant on page 2. And we will do a full mala 108 times. Very significant chant to deeply connect with our own compassion, to fill our heart with compassion, and to send it out again to those who need it, and so many need it in this world today. So, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Thank you so much for generating all that compassion. It's wonderful to just feel grounded in compassion and think of nothing else but compassion. Compassion for yourself, for your family and friends, compassion maybe for people who you have difficulty with. We all are going through difficult times. So returning to your breath and taking a deep breath in of compassion and a deep breath out of compassion can help so much. Just returning to that basic breath of compassion for yourself and others can really help change your mindset towards that realm and maybe moving out of anger or depression or fear. So it's a very helpful tool. Another helpful tool is the tool of just recognizing where maybe you're hurting. Maybe you need some healing energy. We will chant the Medicine Buddha chant on page 2 of our chanting book. And you can visualize a seated blue Buddha, the healing color of blue, Lake Tahoe blue. And that Buddha is floating right in front of you as you close your eyes and imagine that Buddha of infinite healing, healing all kinds of ails, physical, mental, emotional, very much needed right now. The Medicine Buddha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. Teata om bekanze, bekanze maha, bekanze ya, ranza samonga te soha. May all beings be free from harm. May receive boundless compassion, and peace and harmony fill their hearts. Namo loves. Wonderful. I can feel all that healing energy surrounding all of us. Let us move on to page 4, top of page 4, the 4 immeasurable attitudes. Also very helpful to cultivate in a time of stress, fear, anxiety, anger. This can help shift your mindset into more positive practices. And a wish for all beings, not only yourself, but all beings have this wish. We will chant this 3 times through. The 4 immeasurable attitudes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings never be separate from the supreme joy that is Amida Buddha. May all beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Namo Lops, Namo Lops, Namo Lops. Thank you very much for that. Cultivating the 4 immeasurable attitudes: love or metta, compassion, karuna, joy, mudita, and equanimity, upeksha. I would like to chant now, Happiness is Here and Now, a chant that was written by Venerable Thich Nhat Hanh, a wonderful monk who we all know and love. This is just a reminder that we can have happiness here and now, right in this present moment. Let us cultivate this together. Happiness is here and now. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. No longer in a hurry. Amida's light shines here and now. May all beings feel compassion. May they all be free from harm and be free of suffering. Happiness is here and now. I have dropped my worries. Something to do, somewhere to go, but not in a hurry. The Pure Land is here and now, in each breath, each moment, taking each step along the path, walking in true Dharma. Happiness is here and now. Namo Lops, Namo Lops, Namo Lops. Just a good reminder that we always can return to our breath and to a happiness mind state wherever you are. For our dedication of merit, in our tradition, we usually, when we cultivate this positive, healing, compassionate energy together, it's not just for our own benefit, it's for the benefit of all beings. And I wanted to dedicate this practice to all of the doctors and nurses and frontline workers who have been taking such good care of our community, not only in Reno, but around the world. There are just so many ambulance drivers, EMTs, firefighters, so many that have been protecting us and caring for us. So I want to chant thank you at the bottom of page 3, and we'll just chant that one time through. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done for me. Thank you for what you are doing now. Thank you for every little thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you for you have made me see. Whoa, whoa. Thank you. And thank you so much for tuning in today, taking some time out of your busy schedule and just cultivating this compassionate, healing, joyful energy together. Be well, and we'll see you next month. Thank you.